It is a gorgeous sunny Saturday morning here in New South Wales. We're all in lockdown, but there's plenty of stuff in the shed to look at, so let's get into it. If I'm being honest, this is our smallest, best organized, most easily accessible death pile. It is about 70% listings and or stuff to list, and the rest is equipment for the shed, tools, hardware, etc. Now this is meant to be my workshop, or at least the start of my workshop, and as you can see, we're not there yet. But like I say, this is the most well organized one. I am not a naturally gifted organizer, and I do not have to have things 100% to handle it or to be okay with it. On the other side of that, it can get a little bit frustrating when you're trying to find something. I have no idea where I'm going with this. I just thought I'd do a video of myself talking to myself in the shed. This fire barrel is what's left of this fire barrel is from a previous tenant that they kindly left up the back. Will be going in the rubbish, but it came in handy last week when we decided to burn out an old stump. There was a nice apricot tree here when we first purchased the property, and these little bits of charcoal are all that's left. What's going to go there instead now is a fire pit, I believe. That's random pricing stuff. Which, by the way, there's some pricing there that needs to be gotten to, and some more up there, which we looked at last weekend. We got this will probably get priced up. This is a waterfall. You plug it in and it looks kind of cool actually. I don't know if it's a 70s or 80s thing, but obviously something like this is difficult to send in the mail, so that will get priced up. Oh, possibly today, we'll see. Alright, so it's kind of funny. So there is a box labeled Priority. Pretty sure I made that Priority label about 3 years ago. But what do we have in there? It's getting a bit late in the year for it, but there are a few nice. So there's a Stratojack jacket. A few other nice sort of knits and things of that nature. I think there's something really good in here. I don't remember what. Oh, yep. Let's take it out of here. The blowflies are out. Cruising around the backyard. Sabatini. I don't know if that's great or not, but I think that this is a lovely, lovely item. Handmade, made in Greece, pure new wool. Yeah, that's right. I don't remember it. A gorgeous jacket. And we may, listing it now probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but again, on the other side of that, I don't really care if something takes a long time to sell if we've already packed it away and stored it. Unfortunately, see, there's a little bit of problem with this Banana Republic, but it is merino wool. It's a bit of a shawl, I guess. I'm not sure if you'd call that vintage or what you'd call that, but there's a United Colors of Benetton item. These are all things we've seen before, and we just sort of put away for, you know, let's deal with that another day. I don't know, but I'm recording at the moment. I think the broom should be along the side there.
Around here.
Yeah. Well, what do we have? We have, yeah, so here's a Country Road wool jumper. So that one again, you know, we haven't set up our clothing photography, so I think we've already put an episode out on doing clothing, but that actually hasn't been dealt with. But that's not what we're dealing with today, anyway. So the priority will have to wait. I think some of what we wanted to look at is in here. And here we have an example of some of the Blue Danube I've been wanting to look at. So I'm going to move that one to be photographed. All right. This was another priority that we still haven't gotten to. I think we'll save that for another video, but there's a fair bit of Prada in there. These are currently listed and just haven't been put away. Stack them up there for now. Again, these were put away with the intention of dealing with them soon thereafter. Just a bunch of Blue Danube in here, I think. Yep, everything here is Blue Danube, so I might set up a table and put these two boxes out and go through it. Okay, so let's pull it out and see what we've got. Bit dusty, need a little tidy up. That's easy enough. All right. I believe there are about 6 boxes of this stuff. I think that is the same size. So that's them. There's a lot of different bits, so we'll probably have to, only some of these can probably be listed to start with, I would say. See, some of these have holes in them, which I don't remember noticing before. So they must be for what? Fruit, or? I have absolutely no idea. So this is one of the problems with buying abandoned storage, is you end up having to do a lot of research. So there's a lot of work just to figure out what you've got. And what it's worth. I think we'll wait until it's all sort of sorted, and then we'll bring it out to decide whether we're photographing it or not. That one, oh yeah, that's cool. That is probably a cool individual listing. They're all in really good shape. That's part of something. Ah, is that what? It's a cake stand. That makes a lot more sense. Those things go together. This must be a cake stand. Looks like it's about it, so put all the padding back in the box here. Alright, so what have we uncovered so far? So we've got I know there's more of that. There's a lot more of this stuff. So we're going to have to do anything that's a set. I suppose we're going to have to wait. I will move this stuff off camera to where we're going to photograph it off camera, and I'll get back to you in a few minutes. This used to be a garden at one point in time, and will be again. That's our rubbish pile from earlier. We're trying to kill the grass. Okay, so the light has leveled out for us the way we want. We're not getting any direct shadows or anything like that. Not much anyway. And I've got my camera gear for listing. We've decided to just do the big individual items. I've got just a bit of black construction paper and a couple weights. And I'm going to go ahead and try to photograph some of these for listing. It's tempting to look into the video camera, but I need to be looking at the camera itself. A little bit of reflection issue there. Imperfection from the factory, but otherwise I think that's probably the right way up. This can always be tricky. That's really all there is to it. Okay, so we just put a box behind the paper there and start again. It really is an important skill to develop, a single shot, so you don't have to go through as many. It doesn't always work, but it is an important thing to do. This is a lovely little item. I suppose it's a candy dish or something like that. Bit of research needed. Lastly, for today, we're going to photograph this cake stand. Okay, so we finally photographed some Blue Danube for listing on eBay. We've only photographed those items that we think are standalone, that will sell on their own. The items that look like they belong to a set or whatever, we'll have to wait and see what else we can find. I know there are other boxes.
Your turn.
Where'd the other shovel go?
I did pretty well.
Did you?
Well, I thought I did. I got 5 scoops in.
Did you? One thing you definitely can't videotape is the smell. Oh. Lots more daisies to dig out. This whole garden needs to be redone. Roses are the only thing that'll stay. If that, because they're kind of bent over and stuff. All right, well, oops. We photographed the Blue Danube on Saturday afternoon, and then I edited and listed on Sunday. Today is Tuesday. We sold 3 of the 5 items this morning to one customer. So that is definitely going to get us motivated to find the rest. There is a market out there for it. You can see the 3 items right here. They're the last things that have sold. We accepted offers on all 3. So that's one of the things that we really enjoy about abandoned storage, is that no one item has to be the moneymaker, and you can accept. You don't have to hang on for the absolute top dollar, and you can actually move things a lot faster. That's one of the things that we really enjoy about this way of working. The only trouble with it is that there are downsides, such as storage expenses, etc. Anyway, I just wanted to end the video with I wasn't expecting to end the video this way. I was going to end it just with the listings being put up, but there's still 2 to go. We've sold 60% of it, though, in less than a week, less than 3 days. So that's going to do it for this episode. We hope you enjoyed digging through the shed and working in the garden with us. If you did enjoy it, we'd really appreciate a thumbs up. Possibly think about subscribing. And if there's anything you'd like us to feature on this channel, we welcome your comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.